When I first moved to Germany in 2018, I found a part-time job pretty quickly after starting my studies here. And so that opened up a lot of questions for me, such as how do I get a social security number in Germany? How could I find a private or public insurer that would suit my needs as a student, as an international student? And then notably, how did I deal with taxes? How did payroll taxes work in Germany? And so these things were honestly quite overwhelming for me when I first got here, and I immediately looked to see if the university had some way to help students, international students who were working in Germany for the first time. I actually found out about the social counseling services at Studentenwerk in two ways. So the first way was that I wrote to, I believe it was the job placement service at Studentenwerk, and I asked them some questions about working in Germany as a non-German citizen or non-EU citizen. And I was referred to Frau Jana Kubat, and so that is how I wrote to her the first time. And the second way I found out about the social counseling services was that I went into the student service building on Goethestrasse and I asked some questions to the person at the front desk, and she told me about the social counseling office's hours. And I came back the next day to ask my questions in person. The social counseling office helped me with many administrative issues in particular. Like many students, I needed to support myself by working during my studies, and administrative problems are especially scary, in my opinion, when you come from another country, when you don't speak the language. And so these were the main kinds of questions that I had for the social counseling office, along with questions about resident permits and visa permissions. My expectations the first time I went to the social counseling office were that I would be referred to another office or perhaps an administrative bureau of the German government. But I was really surprised and happy to learn that the offers from the social counseling service were much more involved than that, and that the counselors on staff were highly professional, cared a lot, spoke excellent English, and actually tried to get to the bottom of the different issues that were a problem for me at the time. My experiences with the social counseling services at Studentenwerk have always been very positive. Frau Kupart speaks excellent English, which is a huge relief as I'm still in the process of learning German, and she always takes the time to work through different issues or problems I might be facing. If there's something she doesn't have the answer to, she offers to look into it and get back to me later. So overall, I would say it's a fantastic service. So far, the social counseling services are the main offer that I have taken advantage of within the services that Studentenwerk offers. My advice would be that it's really normal to feel lost and confused when you're an international student who's just arrived in Germany. Some of the biggest hurdles that I have faced in the past and that I continue to face are administrative or paperwork related. So by that I mean getting a residence permit, getting working permissions, applying for jobs, and filling out German paperwork. The important thing to remember is that the university has services available to help you through these problems, and that you need to reach out to them as soon as you have a problem or experience a problem. You really have nothing to lose by reaching out and asking questions. Of course, I would definitely recommend the social counseling services to international students, and I actually do it all the time, even in the last few months.